Okay, I'm going to show you the main features that you have to look for in an access point for security mainly. So if you're browsing on internet and you don't do anything else, okay, maybe you can buy anything. But if you want something that is going to be secure, that it may not damage your health with the RF, power of the access point, I'll show you a few things. So for instance, I was talking with Ubiquiti. So this is an email that I got with the Ubiquiti team, and they told me, okay, there is no option to disable the Wi-Fi. So if you want to disable the Wi-Fi, let's say at night, so that way, because I mean, people, if you have a very powerful access point, people will be able to reach your signal and they can hack it, and you don't want anything like that. So because I bought this device that you see here, this is the Amplifi of Ubiquiti. It's very powerful and it's very fast, so you can get almost a gig of this in Wi-Fi. So it's a Wi-Fi 6, and it has, the display, it has all the features, that most people want. I mean, it's very nice. It's very expensive as well. It's like $300, $400 a range. And I was talking to them saying, hey, can I, disable? And they said, no, there is no option to disable the Wi-Fi. Also, I was talking with them, okay, can we increase the security? Because the only thing that you can do with this is, the encryption is WPA and WPA2. We have a WPA3 now. So, and they refused, to upgrade it. So for now, that is what they get, and what we are in 2024, almost 2025. And also, I was asking them, about a schedule. Let's say that you want to, you have an office, or maybe you want to do it at your house in order to decrease the chances that someone will hack your Wi-Fi. And there is no way, to schedule a time. You say, okay, the Wi-Fi could be on, from 9 p.m. or to 11 p.m. or maybe from something more usually would be from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let's say in a business, you cannot do anything like that. Also, there is no control, as you can see, to control the power of the Wi-Fi. So that is a bummer with this type of router or access point. As you can see here, they are selling it here for almost $300. Here you have another one for almost $500. So, you can buy anything that you want, but if you don't have those features, that will be the main thing that you have to search in an access point. So if you don't know, you can get, this software, Wireshark, and you can analyze, the Wi-Fi around you. And if you play with this, you may try to hack in someone else's Wi-Fi or in your Wi-Fi, and you will see, that is not that difficult. With the right tools, you can do that. For instance, here Microti, they have an option where you can control the power. So here it says TX power, and you can control the dBm. If you want to see it from there, I know they have these options. Here, for instance, you can search. Want to zoom it so that way you can see and you can control it. That is great. So I like Microti in that case. Usually they don't have the latest technology. Let's say if you want Wi-Fi 6 or 7, at least for now, I didn't see nothing that I like it that much. As a router, I mean, it's great. As usual, if you can get something very powerful, let's say with a lot of RAM and CPU cores, that will help you. And that is for another video that I have. And here, for instance, Ubiquiti, they have another option for the Nano Loco. Let me see. Let me show you. So Nano Station Loco M2, and at least with this model you can control the output power. So that is very important. Like I said, you're in a room, you have your neighbor that is maybe 20 meters away or 50 feet away, whatever you want to use, the metric system or the imperial system, and you don't want them, to get your signal. So it would be advisable, to get something that the power is not going to be that much, and you can reduce it. So if you can set it, let's say, for instance, 30 milliwatts or 20 milliwatts. So what you can do is you can decrease the power, as little as possible. You can do a pin to that computer and you can download a huge file. So if you don't get a big lag, there is no a big delay and you're not dropping a package, great. So that way, that you're good. Otherwise, you can increase it a little bit. For instance, in this case, if you get something like that. Otherwise, it's complicated. Also, there are paint. Many people are not talking about this, but if you want a shield, you know, you can paint your house, your room, so that way the RF signal will not go outside of your house. You can buy this type of paint. That is another way to mitigate that, so that way people will not hack that. Usually embassies or big companies, they don't have Wi-Fi, or if they do, they have two different networks. So they have, for instance, one network is everything is hardwired to the computers, and they may have another network completely separated from the main one. So that way, I don't know, if they have a guest or someone like that, they can, you know, connect to internet, but that's it. They're not going to have access to the main network. Usually embassies, they don't have Wi-Fi at all. So that is the main thing. So that is another way. I mean, if you can do it at your house, great. Everything hardwired, that will be the best option. Otherwise, if you want to use some Wi-Fi, you can do something like that, but something that you can control. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to control that. I was doing some research, and I found one of those little routers that you can, or access points. I'll show you. It seems show you here. I was asking about the power. I'll show you Wi-Fi power. I think it was here. For instance, in this costs like $30. We have 128 megabytes of RAM. That is plenty enough. The speed, I mean, it will not be the fastest one, but at least you can control the power, you know, the radio frequency power. I'll show you. I was asking to one of those people who were leaving a review here. See if I can find it. Okay, here I found the answer that I was looking for. For instance, I was asking, hey, can you control the RF power output? Someone said, okay, yes, you can. TX power, max, high, medium, low. So this is very good. So I just bought this device. So hopefully in a few days I'm going to have it here. I mean, it doesn't cost that much. So that was one of my main concerns. So that way, you know, I can keep security, and I don't have to radiate myself with the RF. And also, I think it would be a win-win situation. So that is my advice. If you want to buy an access point, get something that you can control the IRF, something that you can maybe, you know, increase the security with WPA3. And if you can get something that you can schedule the Wi-Fi, so that way when you're not at home or you're not at the office, you know, the Wi-Fi can be turned off by itself. That will be a win-win situation. If you have anything else that you want to comment on this, or if you want to learn more about a network, go to my playlist. You will see all my videos over there. As usual, I am in US. If you need tools, electronics, or anything like that, let me know. I can ship it to you. And thank you for watching. See you next time.